Hey, how you guys doing? This is me, Jasmine Johnson. I'm back, and today I have a special word for you. And I also have like kind of a tutorial, a half tutorial. My beautiful daughter Yasmin. She's snotty and crying right now because I'm actually I already started on some of it, and it's kind of a simple little hairstyle you can do for your children. And this is the beginnings of. I'm sorry, it's kind of dark in here, so you probably can't see it. So I decided to just go ahead and give you guys the word as I do our hair. And hold on, let me get my notes out. Stop, poo-poo. Get my notes out. I may hear her sniffling a little bit because she's not too happy about getting her hair done. No. No. Hey, no. So yeah. Let me hold this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, y'all can't see me, but you can. I know you can hear me very well. So here's the word God gave me last night for today. I know it's late, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Okay. Word for the day is one act of kindness and kind of like a two-part word. Two-part words. And the opposing team. The first one is the act of kindness. Okay, my notes God gave me, spoke to me last night. He said, one act of kindness can change someone's heart and life, or change their outlook on life. So keep giving and inspiring. Someone is watching and someone is listening. Your heart could change someone else's. So watch what you say and do, and why you give to others. Make sure it's of the heart and not of pride or anything else. So yeah, that was just a little, nice little soft word to start off. And the next one is the opposing team. My notes, we're going to be in Judges today, Judges 20, chapter 20, verse 20, I mean. Okay, let's go to Judges 20, verse 18 through, I think, 30 or 48. Yeah. 18 through 48. So, everybody grab your Bibles. I'm going to give you time to flip. I actually give myself time to flip, too. I haven't even turned on it. Like I said, I was doing Yasmin hair before I got... Oh, Yasmin is my daughter. I was doing Yasmin hair before I actually got a chance to get anything ready. I wanted to do the little hair tutorial, but my camera is too dark. Like, it doesn't show up right. Gotta get me a better camera and a better phone, I guess. I do want to go live, but I can't until I have a certain amount of followers or subscribers, and I don't have any camera, web camera, so I can't go live. But I would love to go live, that would be great. But until then, you just catch me on I record a video for you guys and post it as soon as I can. Yeah, I cannot seem to find Judges. Ain't that crazy? Matthew, Mark, Luke, Judges. Okay, it's like I'm in the New Testament, and it's still I can't find it. I keep going past it. I know I'm going past it because I see John, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Look, y'all, I gotta go over the books of the Bible. You learn that in children's church. Well, for me, I learned it in children's church. Okay, y'all, you know what? I don't know if it's meant for us to find it. Lord, if it's meant, let us find it. But if not, that's alright too. I'll just do this one another time. Yasmin, no. Hebrews, James, First Peter. Yeah, I'm actually getting a little frustrated at this moment. Like, Lord, I know you, I'm pretty sure you told me that it's supposed to be the word today. But I cannot find Judges for nothing. Y'all, this is... You know, just say stop touching my stuff. I think it's in the last testament. I may be wrong. I mean the New Testament, but I may be wrong. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Yes, y'all. I'm going about to look for the the books of the Bible at the front. Judges. Yeah, y'all, I was wrong. It was at the Old Testament. That's why I couldn't find it. I know y'all laughing at me, but that's alright. Okay, where is it? Y'all, oh my god, I feel so embarrassed. Like, I know everybody already found it. Like, girl, hurry up. Hold on. It's, y'all, I'm sorry. You know what? It's a reason for everything. Maybe somebody needed time to do something. So, y'all, I found it. Judges 20 is about how, what is it about? The Israelites fight the Benjamites. Excuse my pronunciation and my pronouncing it wrong. So, I'm going to go ahead and read it through. Then I'm going to give y'all my notes on it. It says, the Israelites went up to Bethel and inquired of God. They said, who of us shall go first to fight against the Benjamites? The Lord replied, Judah shall go first. The next morning, the Israelites got up and pitched camp near Gibeah, I think. The men of Israel went out to fight the Benjamites and took up battle positions against them at Gibeah. Yeah, forgive my pronunciation. The Benjamites came out of Gibeah and cut down 22,000 Israelites on the battlefield that day. But the men of Israel encouraged one another and again took up their positions where they had stationed themselves the first day. Now I'm going to stop right there. My notes say, have courage and encourage one another. And my notes also say, God picked you. It says, the Lord replied, Judah shall go first. God picked you. He picked you and he chose you to be his sponsor, to be his spokesman person for him. So don't be scared. Don't be afraid to do your calling, what God told you to do. Have courage and encourage one another. And let me finish. Let me keep it going. You know, God picks Judah to go, and they pitch up their tents and encourage one another to go out on the battlefield that day. But the men of Israel, I'm gonna read it again. But the men of Israel encouraged one another. I'm on verse 22. Verse 22. But the men of Israel encouraged one another and again took up their positions where they had stationed themselves the first day. And y'all, I'm reading out of not like an old Bible. I don't know how to say it, but like I'm saying, is it NIV Bible? Yeah, I'm reading out of an NIV Bible. Anyway, verse 22. But the men of Israel encouraged one another and again took up their positions where they had stationed themselves the first day. The Israelites went up and wept before the Lord until evening, and they inquired of the Lord. They said, "Shall we go up again to battle against the Benjamites, our brothers?" You see, they asked God first before they before they even went out to battle. They asked God. It said, "The Lord answered, go up against them." They kept going back for confirmation. The Lord said, "Go up against them." The Israelites drew near to Benjamin the second day. This time when the Benjamites came out for Gibeah to oppose them, they cut down another 18,000 Israelites, all of them armed with swords. My notes say, don't give up on God, because he won't give up on you. He's able. The turning point is near. Keep on going and trying. Keep fighting, even when it looks like you are losing or you might not win. God has the final say. See, it looks like they're losing, Thousands and thousands of them keep dying. They like, "Lord, should we go back out there? God, should we do this again?" God, we keep, it's more of us dying. There's more of us dying. And God keep telling them, go out again. Then the Israelites, all the people, went up to Bethel, and there they sat weeping before the Lord, crying. They fasted that day until evening and presented burnt offerings and fellowship offerings to the Lord. You see, they still praised God, even though it looked like they was losing. Even though it looked like they couldn't win, they still praised God. They praised him anyway. They worshiped him anyway. And the Israelites inquired. See, some people only worship God when things are good. When you worship him when it's bad, when it's looking bad, when things look like they may not ever be right, or they may not ever, things might not ever change. And the Israelites inquired of the Lord. In those days, the ark of the covenant of God was there, with Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, ministering before it. They asked, "Shall we go up again to battle with the Benjamite, our brother, or not?" The Lord responds, "Go, for tomorrow I will give them into your hands." See, God finally gives them, okay, go up again. This time, you're going to win. God's saying, for some of you, this is Judges 20, this is Judges 20:28. Even when it looks like you're losing, as long as you're on God's side, it ain't over yet. You still have the victory. You will win. Go to God, and he will give you the battle strategy you need to win. He will give you the winning edge. The winning edge is God and your prayers. So keep praying. Keep praising God. Those are the ingredients to being a winner, to being a conqueror. Praying, praising God, and keep going to him. And keep going to him. He will give you the victory. He tells them, "I will give them into your hands." I mean, they gonna fall. They're going to lose. God is saying some of your enemies think that they have you, but they do not have you. This is a fixed fight. This fight is already fixed. God saying, "I've already declared your victory. All you have to do is go out and fight and do as I tell you to do." Then Israel set an ambush around Gibeah. They went up against the Benjamites on the third day and took up position against Gibeah, as they had done before. The Benjamites came out to meet them and were drawn away from the city. They began to inflict casualties on the Israelites as before, so that about 30 men fell in the open field and on the roads, the one leading to Bethel and the other to Gibeah. See, they was even though God said they was gonna win, but then they go out and they still striking them down, and they just like, they still striking us down. But you said we were supposed to be winning. God's like, you just hold on a little longer, just keep pushing, keep fighting, you will win. Come here, Yasmin. Like the Benjamites were saying, see, this is what the Benjamites were saying. We are defeating them as before. The Israelites were saying, let's retreat and draw them away from the city to the roads. See, the Benjamites, they said we are defeating them as before. See, pay attention to what the opposing team is saying. They're saying we're winning like we did last time. But guys, like, it's not going to be like last time. It may look like it. It's starting to look like it, but it's not going to be like last time. So the Israelites like, okay, we about to retreat and draw them. No, God is, like I said, God's going to give you a strategy. So they come up with this idea of drawing them into the city, from the city to the roads. All the men of Israel moved from their places and took up position at Baal Tamar. Y'all don't know if I'm Baal Tamar. And the Israelites ambushed, charged out of its place on the west of Gibeah. Then 10,000 of Israel's finest men made a frontal attack on Gibeah. Yasmin, get up and get off this chair. Bye-bye. No. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It said all of the verse 33. All the men of Israel moved from their places and took up position at Baal Tamar. And the Israelites ambushed, charged out in its place of the west of Gibeah. Then 10,000 of Israel's finest men made a frontal attack on Gibeah. The fighting was so heavy that the Benjamites did not realize how near disaster was. The Lord defeated Benjamin before Israel. And on that day, the Israelites struck down 25,100 Benjamites, all armed with swords. And the Benjamites saw that they were beaten. See, before they even knew what hit them, the battle was already won. God is saying, before they even know what's going to hit them, the battle is already won. It's already won. It's already said and done. It's already written in stone. There is no way they can change the outcome. See, some of what I'm saying is not even in the notes. God is just speaking to me as I speak to you guys. And that was verse 35. Now we're going, it says, then the Benjamites saw that they were beaten. Now we're going into Judges 20, verse 36 through 48. Get down. My notes for verses 36 through 48, it says, the battle wages on. It might feel like a never-ending battle, but it's almost over. And in the end, God will give you the victory. You will have the victory with the Lord on your side. Verse 39, now we're going a little ahead. Verse 39 says, they said we are defeating them as in the first battle. God says it won't be like before. Like I told you, they thinking that it's going to be like before, but it's not. They are the enemy. The opposing team, or what the devil thought was he had you, or he thought you were as good as dead. But it ain't over yet, God says. And this time it won't be like last time. This time you will come out on top. God says they will flee in terror because I, the living God, will be with you. You will conquer them all, says God. And that's really the end of the notes right there. Basically, God's saying, you can go on and finish reading the rest of Judges 20. But basically, they won. They struck them down and they won. God is saying, believe His word. Believe what He's telling you. You are going to win. Don't give in. Don't give out. Do not give up before your victory is won. As long as you on God's side, you have already won, basically. As long as you're on God's side, as long as you've been doing what He's been telling you to do, saying what He's been telling you to say, and obeying Him, you will win. And as long as you keep praying and praising Him and keep persevering, He will give you the victory. And I have a side note for someone. It says, God says, I'm cutting them down like trees. Even the trees that seem solid. People that may seem so solid. You like, this person can never, they seem so healthy. They seem so bright. So like like they have a bright future ahead of them. God is like, they will be cut down and they will fall with ease. Like God's saying, it's going to be like with ease for Him. It's going to be like breaking a flimsy stick. That was for someone. I don't know who that was for, but it's going to be like breaking a stick. They may seem solid, but God is like, to me, they're nothing but a flimsy stick. I can just, and they're broken. They're done. I'm chopping them down. So, hope you guys enjoy your day. I'm going to finish my daughter's hair because she's acting a fool. Now, please like and subscribe, and just leave a comment below if you would like, or if you would like me to pray for you, or whatever, wherever it may be, or pray for a family member, or whatever you need. Leave it down in the comments below. Have a blessed day. Bye. Bye, guys.